All right, Chris, you have been back in the real world for a couple days now. How has re-entry from Love Island life been treating you?
It's been treating me well. Although it is very exciting to be back, it's a little stressful because we got to really watch our backs now, and we really got to move like carefully. So I think like transitioning from living a regular life to doing whatever I want whenever I want to having to make sure I'm not alone and all this other stuff. Like, it's a huge adjustment, but overall, I'm loving it. I really love the fan love I'm getting. I love like having conversations and taking pictures and stuff like that with the fans. So yeah, I'm really liking it.
All right, so where did you land? Should you have gone and played ball, or are you happy you went to Fiji?
I'm happy I went to Fiji for sure. That's funny.
Are you going to go back and watch from your entry through the end of the season? Do you have plans to binge, or are you going to avoid tuning in?
No, I'm gonna binge for sure, but I think I'm gonna wait until it's close to the reunion. That way, like going into the reunion, if there's anything that I've seen that I want, like answers to, then I know I can clock it, write it down. Like, hey, this happened. You said this on this day. Where were you coming from with that? You know what I mean? So
I'm sure the DMs are flooded with support, random comments. Did Bieber slide in there? Because you made it onto his grid.
I know that was crazy. That was crazy. I was not expecting that. Honestly, I'm getting a lot of support from fans. Just them, giving me that reassurance that I acted accordingly, which felt great. But no DMs from Bieber.
We'll say
Hopefully, I get to meet him one day, but we'll see.
you and Huda had, I believe it's a Love Island first.
Mhm.
Couple making it to the final four, deciding to end things before the actual finale moment.
I think we should stay friends.
Okay, please. No hard feelings. I already knew. I could tell.
Looking back, that was the right move for the two of you. You stand by, yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was. I think it was just best.
What do you think you two would have done had you been crowned the winners as split up couple?
I would have did what Amaya did and ran laps around the whole villa. Like I'm surprised she only did it once. Usually when she gets news like that, she's going all over. Her zoomies is crazy. So I would have did the same thing.
Would you have split the money with Huda, or if you had gotten the 100, you would have said it's mine?
Nah, I would have split it. As much as I mean, we did have our hiccups in our connection, but I do care about her, and at the end of the day, she does have a family. She has a daughter. She has a whole life that she might need that extra bread for to take care of things. So of course, I would split it.
Being the gentleman that we saw you to be the whole time you were in there, you did handle her with such care. Is there any chance that there could still be a spark there, or is that done in terms of romance?
I think I don't want to say it's done as far as romance right now. I think we're just focused on being friends, like living our lives. Like we're both busy right now, so trying to dive into some new things. We're not even really worried about it too much. Down the line, I can't really speak on for the future. I still find her attractive. You know what I mean? Do I have like those same feelings? No, I kind of like distance myself a little bit after our date, just to make sure like going forward we are friends, but I don't have those same feelings that I did before for you. So.
Have you two been able to connect outside of the villa and have a conversation without cameras there?
Yeah, of course. We're actually staying in an Airbnb together right now together. Me, her, and all the other finalists. So
You get cameras on that. That's like a
I
spin.
know we should because the conversations we've been having in there, like, sheesh, it should probably be recorded. But
In kind of those discussions, has there been something that has surprised you learning about your fellow Islanders now that they're out of the experiment that is this show?
I would say it's funny to see how goofy Olandria really is. Like, I think she had like that good balance of like, okay, I'm gonna be serious and like stand on business, but I'm a little funny here and there. But like seeing her like in the real world, she is goofy as hell, and like I'm just like, damn, I didn't know you were like that. So yeah, that's cool to see.
More reason why we need cameras up to see you guys outside of.
That part. That part.
Can you ever hear the song Moon River again?
Mm. Yes, I can.
Moon river wider than a mile.
Honestly, I didn't even really know the song before when it came on, but I mean, it doesn't really give me like PTSD or anything like that. Yeah, nothing like that.
You did the gentlemanly thing of walking back to the table and said, "Let me help you," but you did not carry Huda, and she seemed very down about that.
Like, wash in the water.
I'm not gonna carry her.
Do you wish you had carried her?
No.
No. Okay.
I feel like I was very confident in my decision. I knew just me being a gentleman, like wanting to help her down and walk with her. I don't think like I needed to get to that extent of me carrying her again because we're friends. You know what I mean? Like that's not something that I would do to someone that I just recently had friends with, and we just broke things off. Like I'm not about to carry you like you my princess back to shore. Like I'll help you, you know, to get you to where you need to go, but I'm not about to carry you. So.
I am interested to see when you guys do tape reunion, and hopefully she's seen some of the show by then, if she feels any differently or has a different take on the whole PDA conversation.
I mean, I am a very touchy person. I am very physical. I've been through a lot being in here, and I am moving slower in a way.
It just doesn't make sense to me. If we can't kiss outside of here, what's the point of having sex?
Was she ever able to give you an explanation that made sense to you?
No, I really tried to understand where she was coming from and like get different perspectives and all that. But at the end of the day, I just couldn't because in my opinion, like how she was moving, although she, you know, may have been a little bit traumatized from her situation with Jeremiah, I think me and him are two different complete dudes, like, and provided two different types of spaces for her. And she always reassured me, like, you know, you make me feel safe, you make me feel comfortable, less anxious, like grounded, all these things, you know what I mean? So when she brought that to my attention, I'm like, okay, so basically you're saying like in the real world, so to say, like you would bring a man to your house, be intimate with him in the bedroom before you kiss him on a date. That just didn't make sense to me. Like, isn't it the other way around? So I don't know. That's just how I was looking at it. So I just couldn't really understand.
I think it very much was the pendulum had swung so far this way when she was with Jeremiah that when it swung this way, there's all this in the middle kind of left hanging.
Exactly.
You did seem a little beat down by the end there. Did you at any point think about self-dumping, like I'm going to leave the villa? No, okay.
There was not one moment where I was like, you know, get me out of here, or like I wish I wasn't here anymore. Of course, I got frustrated. You can see it in my face clear as day, I'm sure, but never was a time where I was like, nah, I need to leave. So
your initial interest was in Shelly, who then called you out for not putting in the work that she expected of you.
Right.
Do you wish you had done anything differently? Is there more that you could have done, or was she just reading the situation differently?
She was for sure reading the situation differently. And I think she was just trying to come up with things that, you know, would make sense in her argument as to why she thought there was a switch up. But in all honesty, the only switch up that there was a switch up of energy from her. She wasn't really giving me that same type of effort or attention that she was giving in Casa. Meanwhile, yeah, I know you're around like the person you're coupled up with and have this strong connection with. But if you had these plans on taking me back to the villa before we all found out we were going, like, where's that same energy at? I'm doing my part, you know what I mean? Like, even though I wasn't coupled up with her, I was still, you know, putting flowers on her plate and not doing the same thing for Huda, you know what I mean? So giving that extra effort and a bunch of other things, like I wrote her a song, like all this stuff that I feel like kind of went unnoticed.
But, you wrote her a song?
Well, I started to. But I guess I didn't really get a chance to even, you know, sing it or finish writing it or whatever.
Okay, both you and Huda, secret musicians.
Yeah, she can sing for real though.
She can sing for real. Fans discovered all the like old TikToks of her.
I don't want to play that part. I know that I love you.
The Shelly thing, she very much was like, well, I'm over here with Ace, come chase me, is how it read.
Exactly. And I didn't want my experience to be, let's just have Chris just chase Shelly the whole time that he's in here. Like, nah, like I'm here to find a true connection. If that it, I don't chase to that a certain extent. Like once I feel like I've done enough and I'm not getting no energy back, I will take my energy somewhere else where the energy is reciprocated and someone wants me. So
Coming in as a Casa boy, I think might be the toughest way in to Love Island.
Sure.
Who would you say you got closest to in the villa?
Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Brian are like this. I just told him the other day, like he was gonna be in my wedding type of situation, because like the trust that I have in him and the brotherhood that we've developed over, even if it's just like a month, I think it's been. I think we went through something together that's once in a lifetime thing, and I'll never forget that. I'll tell my kids about it. We'll tell each other's kids about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my boy for real.
You're bonded, but you're also trauma bonded. You have
Yeah.
a really unique experience that only a handful of you have had. Did I see correctly that you, Brian, and Nick are talking about moving in together in LA?
You heard about that, huh? Yeah, we're starting to look for apartments, and hopefully we can get it done. If not, I mean, I don't know if Brian is 100% in on moving to LA, because Maya is in New York.
Right. She might be pulling him up the East Coast instead of across the country.
Exactly. So I think once they figure that out, then we'll figure out like our next move too. But if not Brian, then I'll for sure probably be moving in with Nick though.
Were there any connections or people you had wished you got the chance to explore that you didn't get to in the villa?
Bella.
Oh, Beldasha.
Bella and Coco.
Okay. One gone before your time, the other you never got the opportunity to because the dumping happened so quickly
Right.
after you reformed. Okay. Are those people you might reach out to now that you're in the real world, have your phone, can slide into the DMs?
Honestly, I'm not like a big DM slider into. Did I just say that right? I don't know if I said that.
You said it right.
I'm not big on that. I'm kind of big on like seeing somebody in person and like seeing that energy and like feeling the energy in person. So I want to wait till then, but I might have to slide in the DMs this time if I want it. So we'll see.
Yeah, reunion, it's close, but it's kind of far away in terms of if you want to make some stuff happen. It'll be a fun update to share at reunion.
Yeah.
Is there anybody that you're dreading having to see at reunion? Anybody from that villa that you don't really want to mess with moving forward?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody that I don't want to see. So
I think America really fell in love with your mom and sister too. They were such cool characters. What was their reaction to where everything landed? And then what's been the discussion since you've been out with them?
they kind of understood like the outcome of me and Huda's situation. They thought it was best that we stayed friends too. They just thought, we just weren't compatible for real, just weren't a match. And they just kind of just been standing on that and then telling me like, hey, like, just because it didn't work out with her doesn't mean you won't find your match outside the villa. Like the villa isn't the real world, it's just an experiment or an experience.
Yeah.
So, but I believe that I will find my true woman out here in the real world. It's just got to be patient.